Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Well, guys, my name is Melissa, and I would like to welcome you all to the Wild Time to Celebrate show. Now, this year, the zoo is proud to celebrate its 100th anniversary. And what better place to celebrate 100 years of great zoo experiences than right here, deep in the heart of Texas town. If you guys look all around you, you'll notice that this area is reminiscent of a town in Texas back at the turn of the century. Behind you is an authentic-looking stagecoach. All the storefronts have been designed to look as they would have back then. And even on our stage, we have this, I'm not really sure what it is, but it does work very well to hold our animals during the show. Anyway, we are going to be taking a look at animals from all over the world. But while our animals are out, we do ask that you please remain seated and don't try to reach out. Never done this before. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, forgive my intrusion. Wow! Look at this place. It sure has changed. What year are we in? This is 2009. 2009. Let me introduce myself. My name is Frederica von Snicklesnort, and I am an inventor from the past. This is my latest invention, a motorized, time-to-time journeying apparatus. Wouldn't it be easier to call it a time machine? Oh, hush, you silly girl. She's clearly not an inventor. Let's see. Last I remember, I got in, turned some dials, flipped the switch, and then I ended up here. Hey, did you put those animals in my machine? Well, it's nice to meet you, Frederica. My name is Melissa, and you landed right here in the middle of the Fort Worth Zoo. The Fort Worth Zoo, you say? I love the zoo. Wasn't as fancy back then as it is now. Matter of fact, when the zoo started, it had one lion, 2 bear cubs, a peacock, a coyote, a gator, and some rabbits. If I recall correctly, a traveling carnival broke down in Fort Worth, and those animals became the city's first zoo. Wow, that's fascinating. And you know, now the zoo is home to nearly 4,000 native and exotic animals. And that's a great piece of trivia since this is our 100th anniversary. Does anyone out there know what year the zoo was founded? 1909. 1909. Very good, 1909. Well, if you'd like, I can take my time machine and head back and find some more interesting tidbits about the zoo. You know, that would be great. Well then, I'm off. All right, well, and there she goes.
And that's the thing about the Fort Worth Zoos. You never know what you're going to run into. And speaking of running, or rather flying, I believe our first guest is here to join us. This is Kanga, and Kanga is a hyacinth macaw. Hyacinth macaws are found in the palm-nut forests of South America. And you can see that Kanga has those long feathers. Those feathers are going to help him during his flights. Those long wing feathers are actually going to be pushing him through some very strong winds, while those long tail feathers are going to fan out and help him balance. There we go, another flight, and one more time. It's okay. Now, the question we get most about macaws is, can they talk? Can you tell everyone hello? Say hello? Good. Now, in Kanga's 30 years of life, that is the only word that he has said, so he's not a particularly talkative bird, but there is something else that he can do. We like to have a lot of fun at work. We like to tell a lot of jokes, and people usually think my jokes are pretty corny, but Kanga always backs me up. Kanga, do you think I'm funny? Good. Now, there is one last thing Kanga can do before he leaves, and I'm going to need help from all of you. Everybody wave bye to Kanga. Wave bye. There you go. Good. And we're going to send Kanga on home. There he goes. He is a member of the ringtail family and is a relative to raccoons. Now, you won't find him this far north in Texas, but you can see him at the very southern tip of Texas and all the way through Central and South America. Now, they say that everything is bigger in Texas, and that still bodes true for our next visitor. He is the largest reptile in North America. he is still a very good predator. And he's going to hunt using stealth. He is going to sit down very low in the water, and his eyes, his ears, and his nose are still all going to be above the water. So that he can still hear, he can still see, and he can still breathe. So his prey can't see him, but he can see them. And he's going to wait for something to come by, reach out and grab it, drag it underwater, wait until it drowns, and then just toss it to the back of his throat. If you folks would like to see a full-grown alligator, head on down to Texas Wild, where we have Dan, who is a 70-year-old alligator, and he's about 14 feet long and weighs well over 500 pounds. Now another animal that you might find right here in your own backyard is an opossum. Opossums are very special because they're actually the only marsupial in North America. So when she has her babies, they're going to be about jelly bean size and she's going to have between 13 and 18 at a time. Those babies are going to be a little bit underdeveloped, so they're going to climb right into mom's pouch where they're going to spend about a month. After that month, they're going to crawl out and spend the next month taking a piggyback ride on mom's back. Now guys, does that sound like fun? A month-long piggyback ride? Yeah? Moms? Not so much. We usually get a different opinion on that. Now our opossum friend is going to head on home.
We were done with her. Oh, Freddie, are you okay? You're not going to believe what happened. I accidentally set my dials to go 100 years into the future. The Fort Worth Zoo has changed so much. It's amazing.
How has it changed?
Well, there was, and then, well, I can't even explain it. You're going to have to come with me and see it for yourself.
I mean, I'm in, but we can't fit everyone.
Well, then y'all are just going to have to keep coming back for years